Okay, so Powtoon added a new feature since I first created this course, and it's the embed video button. So if you saw this in your version of Powtoon and wondered why I didn't mention it, it's because it wasn't available when I first created the course. So if you want to use the embed video feature, you have to be in slideshow mode. The biggest difference between slideshow versus movie mode is with movies, you can download the movies and then upload them to YouTube or Vimeo. With the slideshow, they have to be hosted on Powtoon's site. Now you can grab some embed code and embed the slideshow in your site, but it's still going to be hosted on powtoon.com. The other thing with slideshows is that you can use these little cones or stop buttons down here to pause the presentation. But if you decide to export your slideshow as a movie, which you can do, then these stops won't work. It'll just play all the way through. So I want to show you how the embed video feature works. So you're going to go up here and click video, and I've already been playing around with it. There are two ways to embed video. You can upload the video from your computer, and if you want to do this, the video has to be either an MP4 format or an FLV file format, and it has to be 50 megabytes or smaller. For YouTube, you can actually search for a video or insert the ID of the video, and you get the ID from the video at the end of the URL. So if you're watching a YouTube video, this is the ID. Now, I don't know about you guys, but this makes me a little nervous. I don't know, and I guess I have to say I'm sort of surprised Powtoon is allowing this, because I don't know if I want somebody taking clips of my video and using it in their commercial presentation. So this is a bit surprising. So I am not going to endorse using this for other people's videos, but if you want to use them for your own videos, I think that's fine. So I've already copied the code for my video here, and it pulled up my YouTube video. So I'm going to select that and then click select video. And now you can choose what part of the video you want to play. So I'm going to get this down to about 10 seconds. And then you can actually play the selection.
I want to make sure that it actually is going to be helpful.
So you see what you've got. And then you can choose between auto start and manual play. Let's just keep it on auto start. Now you just click insert video, and Powtoon will insert the video into your presentation. So let's play it and see what it looks like.
I want to make sure that it actually is going to be helpful. So I'm offering a limited number of free coupons.
And then you can pause it. So if somebody's watching your slideshow, they can play a snippet of your video. So then you would just go through and create your slideshow just like you would a movie. So you can go to your next slide over here, insert some text. I didn't mention this earlier, and I don't know if it's because it wasn't there or if I just missed it, but this is a nice shortcut. You can click this little fly out arrow, and Powtoon will bring up templates. So if you know you want these two words to come in like this, you can just select that and then change the text. So you might type thanks, and then you can make this larger for watching. And then you can move it around like so. So there's your presentation. So I want you to see what this is going to look like after I export it. Now remember, if you don't have video in your slideshow, you can export it as a movie. But if you do have video in there, you cannot export it as a movie. It has to stay as a slideshow that's going to be hosted on Powtoon's site. So you come up here to publish, and it tells you that you can actually publish it as a movie, but I can't because I have a video clip, so I have to host it on their server. So I'm going to click republish because I've already published it before. And so here's my slideshow. And then over here you can see I can grab the embed code if I want to embed it into my website. And Powtoon will also generate a transcript. So let's just play this so you can see how it looks.
I want to make sure that it actually is going to be helpful. So I'm offering a limited number of free coupons, but I would love it in exchange for the coupons if you would leave.
And so it ends after that first slide. So remember, because it's a slideshow, the person has to physically click the arrow to see the next slide. and that's how it works. So what you have to remember is when you're doing slideshows, you want to make sure that your animation begins at the beginning of the slide, because it's still a movie, even though it's a slideshow, if that makes any sense. So with our second slide, you notice that it didn't start until a second and a half in. Well, for the slideshows, you want all of your stuff to begin at the beginning of the slide. I personally like the movies much better than the slideshows, because I feel like if I want to pause something, I can just make the slide in the movie a lot longer. I'm not as big of a fan of the slideshow, but hey, everybody has different desires and wishes, so you may find some good use for this, and it's nice to know that it's available.